Hello everyone, a very warm welcome from the team of the Jordians Knot. And for those who have already connected with us, welcome back. And today we are going to continue with our previous series, which was basically on describing the cards one by one along with discussion questions. So without wasting the time, let's start with it. Describe an art and craft activity that you had at school, and you should say what you made, how you made, what it looked like, how you felt about it. Let's start. I think I was in 6th standard when I participated in an art and craft competition held in my school, which was basically on making an item that should be made from waste materials. Although I did not have a keen interest in this subject as it was mandatory to participate, so I did. Before a week from that, I told my mom about this and we started searching here and there to find something creative and easy to make. This was a time where Google was not there to support us, but our neighbors were. After talking to them, we found that one of my aunts, Mrs. Mehta, was an arts teacher in another school, so we convinced her to teach. Making a thing was not an easy task for me, but still I had to learn somehow. The next day, Mrs. Mehta taught me to make a pencil stand from newspapers, and I wrote down all the steps in my notebook hurriedly so that I cannot forget any point. Finally, on the day of the competition, I bring all things to the school like glue, curler to curl, and a plastic stand around which I was going to create the stand except newspapers. Then I borrowed these from my best friend as he had packed his accessories in the newspaper, so this saved my life. I followed each and every instruction which I had written, from cutting down the strips, rolling them into pasting them into a sequence. For the first time, I was proud of myself that I had actually made something, because I was not a person with creative hands, but still I made it. At the time of announcing the winner, I was not even fighting for winning, but I already own my own interest in making the thing. Somehow I got first prize and I was the happiest person in the whole world, and gave the trophy to my mentor, Mrs. Mehta, who taught me this, along with a bunch of chocolates. So this was all about the time when I did an art and craft activity in my school. So see friends, this was all about the card, and let's move further towards some discussion, or you can say some follow-up questions. The first question is, what traditional handicrafts are popular in India? And you can answer like, there are numerous handmade things like pashmina shawls made from high quality wool, pottery mugs, pots, leather bags, jute, fulkari, Punjabi traditional footwear, embroideries are the best handicrafts in my area or my nation. Not in India, but all over the world also these things are quite in demand. There is a business in Punjab that sells only handmade fulkaris and export in multiple countries and earn in crores. Okay, next question. What do young people think of traditional handicrafts? I have mixed feelings regarding this, as some youngsters think that traditional work represents our culture and uniqueness, so these should be preserved, while honestly others are quite busy adapting Western cultures and running their rat race, so they do not give preference to all these things. So whether these are good or bad is still a debatable concern. Next question. Do people in your country send handicrafts as gifts? Well, I think after the advent of machinery gifts, the trend of handicrafts was gone to a high extent, but after the pandemic COVID-19, the handicrafts era has been recovering, as multiple small businesses have been started to provide handmade gifts like bouquets, quilt bed covers, jewelry, wooden furniture, ceramics, dining ware, knitting, crochet, and so on. And now people are exchanging them on birthdays, marriages, and other occasions. What are the benefits of making handicrafts? Honestly, handicrafts are from the time of kings, so if they will continue to have in the market, these will preserve our culture and traditional values. Not only this, craftsmen who make these arts will also be able to earn a good living, as they have other people not have, and which is their unique talent. Also, it attracts a lot of tourists and international trade. Like, the whole world knows that Patiala is famous for its crafts like Punjabi jutti, fulkaris and suits. So all these reasons, handicrafts should be continued to preserve and manufactured. See how precisely and what we can say, that how much the length of each discussion question was, as well as the cue card was in a sequential manner. When I will not say that you must cram this whole cue card as well as these questions, the answer of these questions, sorry, but I will suggest you that when you are going to speak, you must speak in a sequential manner along with describing your feelings, because a story without the feelings is incomplete, right? So we will meet you in the next episode, and you can on the captions for better understanding of this whole audio if you are listening me on the YouTube, and you can repeat the audio by listening me on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Ghana Podcast and Facebook Podcast as well. So all the very best for those people who have exams in the next few days, and all the very best for those people also who are preparing. So we will meet in the next episode. So thank you so much for listening me, and do not forget to subscribe, like and share the Jordan's Knot.